Now we will do the problems in exercise 1.4. Now the first problem is prove that root 2 is an irrational number. In the introduction we discussed we will prove these irrationalities by using method of contradiction. So we will adopt that method and we will prove root 2 is an irrational number. Now proof. We have to take the statement contrary to the given statement. That means let us assume that root 2 is a rational number. When it is a rational number, we can express root 2 in the form of p by q. That's why then there exists two positive integers a and b such that root 2 equal to a by b, where a comma b are co-primes. Now root 2 is rational number, that's why we wrote root 2 equal to a by b. Now we will do squaring. After that we will rearrange. So squaring on both sides. And rearranging. We will get 2b square equal to a square. Here 2 into something equal to a square. So 2 divides a square, it also divides a. Therefore 2 divides a square and also divides a. In the previous concepts we have one theorem. If a prime number p divides a square, it also divides a. From that we can write that 2 divides a square and also divides a. When it divides a, we can write a equal to 2c for some integer c. C is an integer. Now we will write a equal to 2c in the above equation. We will get 2b square equal to a square means 2c whole square, that equal to 4c square. One time. This is 2 times. So b square equal to 2c square. Now from this b square equal to 2c square, 2 into something will give you b square. That means 2 is dividing b square. Here when 2 divides b square, it also divides b. This means that 2 divides b square and also divides b and also divides b. So in both the cases 2 is a factor for a and also factor for b. Therefore a and b both are divided by 2. That means 2 is the common factor for A and B. When 2 is a common factor for A and B, then A and B are not co-primes. So this contradicts the fact, but this contradicts the fact that A and B are co-primes. Hence, why this contradiction happened? This contradiction arises just because of our wrong assumption. So, this contradiction arises just because of our wrong assumption. What is that wrong assumption? Root 2 is rational number. So this contradiction arises just because of our wrong assumption that root 2 is rational. Hence we conclude that root 2 is an irrational number. Root 2 is an irrational number. So this is the proof for root 2 is an irrational number. Let us take one more problem. Now we will take the product of rational and irrational number. One is rational and another is irrational number. So the problem is prove that 3 root 2 is an irrational number. Prove that 3 root 2 is an irrational number. Now proof. We have to take contrary to the given statement. That is, let us assume that root 2 is a rational number. When it is a rational number, we can express this in the form of p by q. That's why you can write 3 root 2 equal to a by b. If we keep on left hand side only root value and means transpose 3 to RHS side, you will get root 2 equal to a by 3b. A by 3b. Here I mean 3, comma a and b are integers. So a by 3b is a rational. When a by 3b is a rational number, automatically LHS part also will become rational. So here 3a and b are integers, a by 3b is rational, and so root 2 is rational. But this contradicts the fact. What is the fact? But this contradicts the fact that root 2 is irrational. Why? Because just now we proved root 2 is an irrational number. So that fact, it is differing, it is contradicting. That's why this contradicts, but this contradicts the fact that root 2 is irrational. Hence we can write, or we can conclude that, hence we can conclude 3 root 2 is an irrational number. So this is the proof for 3 root 2 is an irrational number.